Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to discuss about MCP, Model Context Protocol. That is a connector that connects any application with the LLM, which is large language model. So if I go to extensions and go to B web store, so if you search for MCP, there is a MCP server that requires the upgraded version of Burp Suite, and you can actually use this. But what I'm going to show you is if you visit this URL modelcontextprotocol.io, so you'll be able to create your that extension that we are going to actually import it by going to the install application. Right now we don't have any, so we are going to create that burp extension MCP server. So let's go to the official website of MCP, so mcpprotocol.io, and if you scroll down you can click on get started. And MCP, what is MCP? Model Context Protocol. So it's a open, as you can read, it's an open protocol that standardizes how application provides context to large language model. That means like you can connect it, you can think of it like a USB-C port for AI applications, and you can connect Burp Suite with ChatGPT. You can connect Burp Suite with any LLM, like locally also using Olama, or you can use Claude Desktop. So I'll be using Claude Desktop. Actually, it's easy, where we can actually ask the LLM Cloud Desktop, that is the AI, and we will be able to do bug bounty hunting or web application penetration testing using the AI, using the help of AI, artificial intelligence. So that is the reason I created, and this is about the model context protocol. This is the website you can visit, and if you scroll down and go to your the GitHub official repository, you can find it here. So it's the official GitHub repository for MCP, and you need to actually go to your MCP server. So there is a list of servers that you will be able to find that supports. So there will be a lot of MCP servers already created by, you will see that these are some third-party servers, and you can see a lot of them, but the one we are interested and we want to actually use the Burp Suite MCP server extension. This will allow AI clients to connect to Burp Suite, any AI like ChatGPT, or in this video I'm going to demonstrate using Claude Desktop, which is a LLM like ChatGPT, right? So after you visit this, we need to actually follow the instruction and uses. We need Java and all this, so we need to actually clone. So this part, actually I'm going to for convenience, I'm actually also running Kali Linux. So for that I'm going to use Kali Linux, and as you can see I have a browser already, and I will just scroll down and go to our servers, model context protocol servers, where we want to actually create a MCP server for the Burp Suite. So here you will be able to see all the servers, and quickly going to Burp. As you saw previously, this is a Burp Suite extension allowing. So MCP server extension for Burp Suite. Quickly we're going to actually follow the instruction. So first we need to git clone, and right now I'm in this directory, burp MCP directory. Here we don't have any files, as you can see. I will clear my screen, and you can see this directory is empty. So I'm going to use this command git clone and clone MCP server in this directory. After this command, I'm going to use the next instruction. So I need to actually build a jar file using this command. Once the jar file is complete, there will be a installation instruction. As you can see, we can navigate to the extension tab and add use the type as Java and then select the file, and then the MCP server will be loaded successfully. The next step is, I think our cloning is done, or no, it's almost. So we are there. So once this part is done, as you can see, it's done, and we can do ls, and MCP server is there. So we're going to change our directory to MCP server, and then we have all these files. We are going to run this command actually, gradient liu embd proxy jar. Sometimes it might require the root, but I'm not using sudo as of now, and you can see I started the command. So it will take some time, and once it is complete, so we will have the jar file. So as you can see, it's a 10% complete. So 30% complete. So once this part is done, we are going to see that this compiles the source code and packages, and after that we are going to actually start using it. Like, next part is actually loading the extension, so that is the second part. Okay, so now it's like still initializing, and this process actually takes little time, and then after it is done, we are going to continue. So I will pause the video for now, so that you don't have to see all this actually happening, or I might you can see also, right? So if let's pause, because it's 0%, so it might take a long time. So I'll just pause the video for now. When it is done, I will continue from there. As you can see, it is actually now executing at 28%. It will take some more time, so we will continue when it's almost done. So 71%, as you can see now. Okay, as you can see now, build successful. It took around 12 minutes 35 seconds, as you can see. So this part is done. If I now do ls, you'll be able to see here we have it will be under builds. So if I change the directory to builds and then ls, and okay, let me check, it's not. So after it is done, we'll be able to find it. Location of the jar file would be in builds, lib, and then lib. So I need to change the directory to libs. Then here we have the burp MCP all. So this is a process actually to build the MCP server extension that we can actually now install. So next part is, so this is the command, this is the process. You need to wait, and it takes around 12 minutes. I hope it's not difficult, right? So once this is done, so this part again, actually I am using the shared folder. So this is already I am actually in my Kali Linux. I have a shared folder which is here actually. So in the D drive, so I'm already in the shared folder, and I generated so that it will be easy for me to move from here to my shared folder. So now you can see, if I go to burp MCP server, and inside MCP server I have build and libs, and then I have the burp suite that we just created. So I'll just take this path, and then I will go to my burp suite. Then I have to go to this extension installed, then click on add, and then I will use Java right now. Python, Ruby, no, Java, yes. And we are going to select the jar file and select the file. I'm going to actually use the location, open, and then we found the burp MCP all, and then I am going to select this file and then open it. So after that, like I will click on next, and I can see there are no errors. Started MCP server at on port 9876 localhost, loopback address 127.0.0.1. Okay, so this part is done successfully, and now actually we can see that there is a tab called MCP. So if you click on this MCP, you can see this is the MCP server. It's enabled. It should be enabled here, and we can auto approve HTTP targets, and we can actually add it, and all these different things we can do actually right now. So next part, let's go again to our Kali Linux. Go to here. So loading the extension into burp. This part we have done successfully. Add extension Java, select file, done, successful. Next, configuration the extension. So in order to configure the extension, configuration of the extension, we need to enable, then this is done. And again, the next part is we can enable using LLMs. Let's start with Claude Desktop Client. So for that, like, we need to actually run the installer from the extension, and it can create an extension here in the configuration file. So how? So you can go to Claude Desktop, and you need to actually download Claude Desktop, and then you need to go to your files, settings. Under settings, you need to go to developer. Under developer, you need to edit config, and this will open this directory of the configuration, and you will find the Claude Desktop config.json file. So you need to open it using your text editor, and by default there will be nothing, as you can see, and we need to add that. So this we need to actually add so that it then we need to restart the. So we need to add this in the configuration JSON files. This is the JSON format, and we need to update and then save it. Otherwise, there will be an option automatically if you go to your extension burp and disable, enable. So let's check one more time. Yeah, MCP toggle enabled, and then enable tool that can edit your configuration file. So these also should be enabled. Can edit your configuration file. So we will enable it. So once you enable it, you'll be able to actually sometimes see the Claude Desktop. We can actually sometimes add it to the Claude Desktop. Right now there is nothing. Okay, what we can do is simply go to Claude Desktop. Here you need to go to edit config, that we already have done it. You need to copy and paste, otherwise you can actually yeah, that will be better. So let's go ahead and select the configuration file from here. So we'll just copy it, and you have to give the path to your MCP in the configuration file. Going to actually paste it, and here you need to give the path of your MCP. So my MCP is located here. and the burp MCP all. Just paste it, and then you have to give like we are actually giving this path to the MCP proxy all.jar that we have created earlier, as you can see, right? So after this part, we can reload Claude Desktop. So now we need to actually the command, the path to Java executable package with burp. So this part, let me actually save it here, and we will close the configuration file for now, and next we will restart Claude Desktop. So I'll just quit and then go to my Claude Desktop and double click and try to start Claude Desktop again, and hopefully we'll not get any errors. But yeah, we're getting errors actually. So path to the Java executable package with something. So let's go and check. Usually you will see so there is an error right now. So anyway, we are going to actually go to our burp, and so here we have the server and the port, and there is one more thing you can see, this part actually. So install to Claude Desktop. So if that way doesn't work, so what we can do is in Claude Desktop, again we are going to our edit, settings, and then go to developer, and then this burp, actually we need to make some changes because it's failed to load. So what we can do is again go to the configuration file, right click and open the edit JSON, and we are going to actually again remove all this, and then save the file, and we are going to do it from Burp Suite. So in Burp Suite, you just click on install to Claude Desktop, simply click, and it will give you this prompt, and you will type yes. So once this is done, you can see failed to install, cannot read JSON element because unexpected end of the input. Okay, so let's go ahead and check. Oh, it's expecting this actually, and we'll save the file. Try to install Claude Desktop, yes. So now it's installed successfully. Please restart Claude Desktop if it is currently running. So we actually need to restart. So for that, we're going to close Claude Desktop, and then if you're using Windows, Claude Desktop will still be running actually. You have to go here and click on quit, and after it's like quitted, you can start Claude Desktop, and this way actually the Claude Desktop will restart, and this time hopefully we will not find that error. If everything is good, then we won't see that error this time. And just to confirm, if we click on this search tools, not here, code, not here as well. Yeah, so here you can see now the burp extension. So that MCP server is successfully configured, everyone. Congratulations. So now you can see these are the functionality. You can actually add more functionality if you know how to code, and this is about it. So disable all tools, you can do it. Otherwise, this is actually for sending HTTP request, create repeater tab, send to intruder, URL encode, base64 encode. These are all functions actually. As you can see, these are enabled. You can disable also. So now using the MCP, which is the USB like a C type, USB-C type, right? So through that, like now Burp Suite is connected to this large language model Claude Desktop, and now if I give some prompts here, so it is going to actually, we can use it for automated like a bug bounty hunting or web application pen testing. So now in order to check if everything is good, all okay, so what we are going to do is going to our HTTP history, opened a Burp browser, actually Chromium browser. As you can see, Chromium browser already opened. I'm going to use this actually test PHP vuln which is a intentionally vulnerable web application, and we are going to actually generate some HTTP traffic. So first we are going to visit this using our Chromium browser, which is pre-configured, and you can see we started receiving HTTP I mean, in the HTTP history you will be able to see all this requests and responses. So this is the get request. Then we are going to generate some more HTTP history. For that we need to go to Chromium browser and do something like go to categories, for example select poster category 1. Again I will go to artists, then Blad 3. Here artist is equal to something. Then I will try to go to sign up, then cart, it's empty, login page, your profile, our guest. Actually I'm manually trying to create some traffic. As you can see, I'll just add a comment is added also, our guest book, then Ajax, some demo. So no, we are not supposed to visit that. All good. And categories might go to some other. So basically we are actually generating the traffic, and then now after getting all the traffic in our Burp Suite's history, as you can see, so all this traffic we got, you can actually go to each functionality. You might authenticate also and try to generate all the requests and responses from the server where this vulnerable web application is hosted. So after that, what we can do is give different prompts actually. So right, we are going to Kali Linux one more time. No, we are going to see that this is Burp extension. MCP server is configured already, so we are giving a prompt and we have generated all the traffics now. So let's, can you analyze the traffic and tell if the web app is having any vulnerabilities. Just simply press enter and let's see what it does. So using the MCP server, we connected Burp Suite with this LLM. Now we can actually click allow always or allow once, and you can see there is a prompt from our MCP server, allow once. Now it is actually analyzing the get proxy history, as you can see. So these are the history and all sort of things. Again allow once, again allow. So it's up to you like how you actually allow, and this is actually everything, it's like done by the artificial intelligence LLM. Again I'm going to allow once, and it is actually checking the post request this time. Search test is equal to query something, I will allow once. So these all things as you can see are actually happening, and it is doing the get proxy history. Let me get more traffic data. Again get more. Now let me test some specific vulnerabilities that I can identify from the traffic pattern. Let me try testing search functionality for SQL injection. So now our AI is actually helping us, and sometimes actually the tool failed. I don't know why. Let's try to click. There is some session, request time has expired. So I think it took more time. So we can actually allow always or allow once, or quickly you can do all this, and it's actually checking all the requests, and it says great, I found a SQL injection vulnerability. Now let me check the uh, show image PHP file which might have local file inclusion vulnerability, and now it is again checking, and now again checking other things, as you can see. And I will just keep on allowing because I don't want to simply blindly allow everything. So up to you. So you can see okay, so you can see that it's still analyzing, and it found local file inclusion, it found cross-site scripting. Perfect. Now let me also test for command injection. Now it's checking command injection, and it's also checking for now information disclosure. So let me check the scanner issue to see what automated vulnerabilities might have been discovered. So it's like interesting. I will say that using, now it will generate a report also, as you can see. So using manual bug bounty hunting or manual web application penetration testing using Burp Suite or any intercepting proxy like OWSP Zap. So that will be obviously manual will be topmost. You will be able to find, if you have the right skills and you are competent, you will be able to find a lot of vulnerabilities in a web application like OWSP top 10. If you check the web application testing standard checklist according to that. So but again, AI will also help you actually become 10x, and it will help you save a lot of time, and it will actually help you actually find hidden bugs also, right? Because these are LLMs and these are trained models, and as you can see, in no time I can actually publish this report, and it's very interesting report. You can see like our one more thing is actually you need to upgrade. So for that, if you don't want this data to be actually uploaded in local LLM models, so for that what you can do is configure it locally using Llama, Olama, or even train your own model. That might be again time consuming and a lot of skills are required. You can do that. Otherwise you can take a upgraded subscription for Claude Desktop, because Claude Desktop MCP servers works great actually. But if you want to configure it with other LLMs like Grok or ChatGPT, then you need to do your own research. So I hope this video was informative, and please let me know in the comments what do you think, how actually AI will. So there is a AI in bug bounty hunting, also known as Xbo, I think. So just check. It was great actually. It was able to automatically find a lot of vulnerabilities in HackerOne. So anyway, if you see at the report, we will actually, before ending the video, we'll just briefly go through the report, and in the left hand side you can see these are all the tests that you see live, but it stopped also because you are out of free message until 3:30 a.m. tomorrow. If I want to use it more, I need to upgrade. So that is a limitation. Otherwise you can use a local Olama, or you can actually have your Llama tree, or like anything that you can actually install it. So in my upcoming video, if you want, let me know. I will just create another video, interesting video like this. So now let's look into the report. Web application security assessment analysis report, executive summary. This is a this report presents a comprehensive security analysis of the web application hosted at test PHP OneWeb. This analysis was conducted using Burp Suite, proxy traffic analysis, and manual vulnerability testing. Actually it's not manual, right? So we use ChatGPT. This is the report. Critical vulnerability found. List product parameter cat. Test payload cat is equal to 1 star. So it produces an error. Inferential. Oh, sorry, it's in-band. In-band error-based SQL injection. Impact recommendation. Again, second cross-site scripting high. So it was able, our LLM Claude Desktop was able to find it in guestbook. This is the payload. Evidence is also there. Impact, session hijacking, credential theft, defacement, recommendation, potential local file inclusion, medium severity, showing this payload. As you can see, was able to find all these vulnerabilities using artificial intelligence, connecting Burp Suite with Claude Desktop using MCP, Model Context Protocol. So lack of transport layer security, click jacking vulnerability, information disclosure vulnerability, disclosing an email address, impact social engineering attack, recommendation, remove or obfuscate sensitive contact information, cross domain reference leak, additional security observation, as you can see, input validation, and all sort of so now here we have the risk assessment matrix: critical 2, medium 2, low 2. So we were able to find, we were able to find, and AI actually helped us. We could have done it manually also, but it would take much time, and actually we need to thoroughly check all that. But we have given a prompt, and AI was able to do the bug bounty hunting for us, or you can see web application penetration testing, and generate a very nice report. As you can see, we can publish it also. So SQL injection vulnerability, cross-site scripting, local file inclusion, unencrypted communication, click jacking, information disclosure, all this, and then their remediation. So how to fix all this. So it's like awesome. I think it will help us save time. Also it will help, AI will help improve our ethical hacking, bug bounty hunting. It will make us efficient, and even make us 10x faster. Like, so it's up to you. Give me your comments. Obviously I will think that manual web application security assessment still is very important, and we should not entirely dependent on AI. But if you know how to use it, so it's like game changer, guys, right? So thanks for watching. If you please if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more this kind of videos related to artificial and cyber security. Thanks everyone.